Doing so now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cowboys have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon's offense takes the field. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Ducks in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's James. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make the...
Picked off. Taking it the other way. And the the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job.
The ball pops out. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds his tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Power football with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
Back to pass, it's Flores. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After run, now throw. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Hands it off. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fair catch called for and made. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, it's an early down on the 1-yard line, so I think everybody's expecting run. They go play action to see if they can catch the defense off guard, but they do a good job in the back end with coverage. Incomplete.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option so you can get the defense in a bind.
And tackled there by the defense.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This is
just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
What up, what up, what up?
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it
Tell
takes
Vandy to get on,
go
tell Chant to get on, play his game.
Really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's James. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Only way that would happen is if, you know, yeah. Right. But I know I'll be playing and my shit would just be LAN disconnected. Random. And I can be winning and to do this shit. Because it happened against anybody. Just for some reason my shit would just say LAN disconnected. Then reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. It would just do that for like a couple minutes. And yeah, like
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
there's always something.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Flores. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time.
And you still online.
No chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the quarterback
Nice try.
failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He'll just keep slinging it. Looking left.
You.
It's caught. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll throw it on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
That's a throw to QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game.
The thing is, he can't have that with me because he don't know what he gonna get with me.
Now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own line.
Right.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene.
You set him up.
Your questions
set them up.
How can you argue that?
Them questions be set up questions from Flair.
But really, this game is when they have
That's what.
how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
True. It should be too funny.
Ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to
Okay.
find that single yard he needed on first down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front,
Gotcha.
stuff in the run play, make them get in more
Okay.
passing situations. So do not let them run the football.
Y'all was competing with, I think, only people y'all was competing with was Farquaad and Andre. That's the only show I say y'all was competing with.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. The offense starts with a short field.
When he took the Falcons.
The give out of the gun.
Yeah, he's the first person to take the Falcons. And New Pettit.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Touchdown, Oregon!
Because you had to play with the Vikings.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that.
Yeah, right.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put.
Look, he had drafted, like when he was the Bills, he drafted like 2 6'3" corners, beasts, but didn't know how to win with them. Couldn't.
Keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Back to pass, it's Flores. He's going up top.
Oh yeah.
Slips through his fingers in.
Yeah,
That would have been a huge game.
yeah, he had that.
Squeezed it. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes a move. Oh, what a cut. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a
Two of
great
them.
drive. They got the touchdown.
It'll be 2 of them.
I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion.
Ugly.
It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground.
Be,
Tackles, which could have been set up on the
Then they were ugly too. Trailer. The original.
Execution there and the nice throw. Let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That was a real
Not a good old Lord.
and an even better run after the grab.
and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. You can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Too late.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8.
that was a oops. Yeah.
Throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is
Flip.
nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
It was. Well, they was on some shit.
done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is darn near James Madison. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that?
That's why I'm just laughing, man. That's why I'm just laughing.
They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Flores. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And I got Blaze up next. I've been fucking with I've been fucking with him. Say Blaze.
Defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy.
It's all right. It's all right, man. I'll be all right, man. It's okay. Play. Hey, man. Hey, players. Like I was about to back them up, but by the time I got to it, was already too late because it had put me in the wrong defense at that. They had put me in the wrong defense. I'm like, come on, man. I couldn't pick a certain defense anymore. It was already used. Not the timeout, but the play. It didn't cycle through yet. I was like, fuck. Arkansas.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to
Regular
playmakers,
Razorbacks.
get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. A lot of times, you two tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Razorbacks.
Reeled it in and just made the house call. Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment.
That's
If you
Alex.
give me the ball back, I'm gonna win. Let's go, defense.
If I didn't have a bye week, it was on. It was on. Whoever was is on. But it's all right. I signed a 5-star corner and a 4-star right after that, so I ain't tripping. I didn't. I was still in this whole sweating. I was still in this whole sweating, bro. Except for me, I'm just ready. I have a go to knock everybody off that's in my way.
In the fourth quarter, time to go win.
Quick completion on the out.
I got A&M, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
To the air, it's Flores. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Andrews. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
Hopefully I can stay right.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now. You know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get your defense.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, that's it.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead.
Only thing he was,
Execution by this offense.
And oh, by the way, he just
only thing he was doing,
kick to give them the
it was just throwing streaks. That's the only thing he was getting me on.
set up for quite a finish. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just
Shit,
find him an easy
we got some more speed coming in on defense, so we ain't tripping.
Hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep.
He's going to fire deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment.
No, he's just a bad. They're just throwing streaks. They got not.
Down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
About
It-
to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
He's just throwing streaks. If he ain't got number, they got 99 speed back there. He's throwing the streak.
First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Fields.
It all
And a
depends.
good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Feeling some heat. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to make it.
You can't get caught
Defense
slipping.
denying him
He
the
try to
first
catch you
down.
slipping.
They not only need to pick up this first down, they need to do it quickly, David.
And they got some yards on third down, so now the fourth down is a little bit easier. But late in the ball game, man, it's go time. We need points. We got to get back in this football game.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on first and 10. On the ground, it's Whittington.
That's what happened versus me.
There, he has enough
But we
for
was
the
literally
first down.
going back and forth.
That is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle.
I wasn't. I wasn't. He was. He said he was muted, telling me back up, back up.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as
And
you
I be
go.
doing that, and they
Gotta
be
do
getting
better.
lost playing
Gotta
over the
force
top. I
turnovers,
don't know why.
negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire
It
broadcast
works when
team,
it
I'm
wants
Bruce
to.
Davis.